onto the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ah, he's given it away. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tchouaméni tries to clear. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. Barella. And it's Wirtz. Manchester United are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Well, that's well seen too. Messi. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barella. Barella makes a dash for it. And here's Mbappe. Barella gets into a good position. Eze, and that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Martinez. Haaland. Eze. Eze going face to face with his... Can he finish? Goal! Santos! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Santos are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
There's the shot! And no mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Haaland is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Now Schlotterbeck. Barella. Tchouaméni.
There will be 1
Martinez.
minute added time.
And it's Pedri. Just eases him off the ball. Great vision. Osimhen. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And we are back underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. the great escape.
Oh, that is asking. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Santos! And again they hit the front. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Santos have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Where it came from. Good ball. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a lovely, neat pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Osimhen. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Santos are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Driving forward, Manchester United go in search of a late winner. That's a shade optimistic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's... Mbappe! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 45,
Manchester United with the lead.
Osimhen.
Look, he's the one
Number
everyone
23,
expects to put the ball in the net.
Barella.
That's what he's paid to do.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 5, Messi. Number 22, Ets.
Well, he got rid because he
Coming
was
on the
under pressure.
field, Number 12, Thiago. Number 6, Alexander-Arnold. Number 7, Eze. Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 18, Mason Greenwood. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Substitution in progress.
Saliba. Oh, there's a probing ball. Showing great feet there.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Havertz. Oh, well measured. And he is dashing away.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nicely worked. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Manchester United moments now away from seeing this one out.
Been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, strongly challenged there. And that is well cleared. And that is that. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery, a really... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody.
match that will
Welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I have to say, Peter, that Lucas Hernandez has a wonderful approach to the game of giving everything for...
And the shot! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Martinez, he's going for goal! And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, important interception. Barella. Haaland. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And once more he proves rigid and robust. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Mbappe. That's good play. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Conte. Mbappe. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Good read, needed to be. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Wirtz. Wirtz. Manchester United are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland. Beraldo.
Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Barella. Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Barella. It's a good spell of possession, this. Barella. Barella! Goal! Manchester United! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Tchouaméni, and it's Wirtz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Opts to play it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position here. loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's been taken short. No, he's not getting his way this time. Santos are looking to go forward now. Barella. Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van de Ven.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through
Yeah, I
the
like
gate.
the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. Down to business again. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Koundé. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Chance to deliver. Mbappe! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Mbappe clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Van Dijk. Now Van de Ven. Pass somewhat off target. Martinez. Now, can they get him away? He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Barella looking to pass their way up the pitch and reclaimed it in a trice. And he is charged for a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then.
He's having a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Mendes receives its towering header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Osimhen being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Good ball. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Osimhen. Van de Ven. Now it's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And it's Wirtz. Tchouameni. Now Schlotterbeck. And it's Barella.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the finish! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. He's got away. And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And the keeper beats it away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through, and the shot! Haaland. Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Looking here to chip it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Ball is over the line. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Shifted upfield. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is...
And the finish! Barella. Wirtz. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Messi. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And he's being shifted off it. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Haaland. Palmer! Straight at the keeper.
Palmer simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Wirtz. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Haaland. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Palmer. Oh, that's neat. He'll try from distance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Schlotterbeck.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van de Ven. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Haaland, picked out real chance! They've scored! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Hearts have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Palmer. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz. And it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looking for options for movement. He's found space here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Haaland going forward. Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Now that's well seen too. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Tchouaméni. Barella running with the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Just eases him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Palmer. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it.
And Messi! It is a very, very good save.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
He would be the obvious choice. Chance for a shot! Goal! The first significant strike.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already. Barella. Greenwood. And it's Barella. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Eze. This is a promising build-up. Palmer. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Mbappe going after that. Conte. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Beraldo. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Mbappe! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Van de Ven. Barella. Now Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Chance, surely! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Van Dijk. Hernandez. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barella. Just eases him off the ball. Palmer. And now the breakaway. Nuno Mendes.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out towards the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe gets into a good position. Ah, that's a fine interception. Schlotterbeck can clear it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Palmer.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eze. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Back on the way then.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Eze, and here's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Mbappe. Osimhen looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Osimhen. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Eze. Stood up well to him there. Pedri. Now it's Marlon. And here's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gate. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That could spell trouble. Mbappe touches it back. Greenwood.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. And here's Thuram. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Barella. And he's in on goal. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 23.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
11,
Manchester United leading now.
18,
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
number 45.
Hearts really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's found a way through.
Alexander-Arnold, number 19.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Number 29.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been flattened there. Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. They've played it short. That's good play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia has the space to scheme.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kvaratskhelia powering forward here. And he's been shifted off it. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pedri. We are into overtime. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Havertz charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's picked his way through. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the keeper beats it away. That is a chance! And that is as much as we have time for. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
I'd like to draw your attention
Terrific
to the screen
recovery,
about
a
the number of
really
information on
fine
your
win
shuttle
that,
bus
Jim
service.
Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.